So you're looking for more information on Nowsite Marketing? Well, in this video, I'm going to be talking about what it is, how it works, and how it can actually benefit you here watching this video, all right? So you definitely want to stick with me throughout the rest of this video if you want more information. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will eventually give you the freedom you deserve. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize my camera and we're gonna jump into the back office to get this thing rocking and rolling. All right, so let me go ahead and minimize my camera. All right, so now you can see we're inside of the back office. Now, for the people that have been on my channel for quite some time, this may actually look familiar to you. Now, if you're someone for the first time, figuring out about Nowsite marketing, then what I want to do is I kind of want to take you back a little bit. So this was previously called Royaltie. Okay, that was the name of the company. Okay, now what the company did is they rebranded their name. Now, usually, that comes with a couple of things behind it. So let me kind of, talk to you about a few. I won't waste your time here on this video, but I'll talk to you about a few of the reasons. So number one, when you hear the name Royaltie, you don't necessarily think of a tech company. Okay, and so what the CEO was saying was that's pretty much what the what he was saying. Well, as far as one of the things, it doesn't really give you that tech feel when you hear Royaltie. Now, the second thing is, if you've ever seen any of my domains, and you'll probably see it down below as well. But I have any of domains that I create, any landing pages or anything like that I create inside of the system, they all have now.site on the end of it. So they had that domain. So this went on for about a year and a half or so since they made all the upgrades that they have. And once, I don't know when this took place, but they realized what they could actually name the company based off of, actually just taking a look at what they were already doing. Because all the sites, I think it's over 100,000 sites that was created inside of their system, and all of the sites have now.site on the end. So now the actual name of the company, starting July 11th, it may be that time by the time you're watching this video, but it will be Nowsite Marketing. That will be the name of the company. So that's just a few reasons. I don't want to, waste your time here going into everything. It probably was some other reasons as well, but those are the things that were discussed from the CEO, Justin himself. All right, so let's actually get into how you can actually use Nowsite marketing and how it can actually benefit you. All right, so first things first, when you first get in the back office, the first thing that comes up is the social marketing. So we'll go over that, and then I'll kind of go through the rest of the tabs. I'm not going to go deep into everything. I just kind of want to give you like a 10,000 foot overview of everything that the system allows you to do. And then over time, I'll continuously put out videos showing you step by step how to pretty much work this system to actually start generating results in your business. All right, so let's get into it. So social marketing, what is that? This is a way for, if you're doing organic marketing, let's just use Facebook, right? You could use LinkedIn, you could use Twitter and other things like that. But if you're using Facebook and you already have, targeted people on your Facebook, right? Let's say you built it up, you built your audience, you clean your audience, you do all that great stuff that the Facebook marketers do, and some of the stuff I do myself, and you've built an audience of targeted people. Now, what you could do is you can curate content. So basically, all the stuff that you see here is articles that are proven to work and videos that are proven to work. So if people trust you already, number one, they already trust you, and now you start sharing valuable content, you're going to start to attract, some more people, and you're going to start to have the people that you already have seeing you as the person that's providing the value to them, whether it's your piece of content or not. So that's what social marketing is, and that actually allows you to build your list as well. All right. Now let's go up here to the analytics. All right, so give it a minute. All right, so what happens here is, and I'll go over the team thing as well, but the basis of the analytics is to be able to track all of your websites, what's going on your websites. How many leads did you get from Facebook, or how many leads did you get from, anywhere that's based on where your website would be placed at. All right, so that's how the analytics will work. And then another thing is with the analytics, you can actually check your team's analytics. So let's say, for instance, I'll just use this as an example. If you want to keep some type of accountability, not to like, like look at everything that people are doing, but for example, for the people who, they come to you and they say, hey, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, I've been doing this. And then you can go kind of monitor and see like, oh, okay, they've actually been doing it. And then sometimes, you'll get the people that'll say, hey, I've been doing this and this ain't working. But then when you actually observe what's going on inside of the back office, you realize they didn't do anything at all, right? So it plays the good side and the bad side, all right? So that's the analytics, all right? So just to kind of show you what that looks like, boom, you got website visitors, social media followers, contacts entered by you, the audience, and then the interests. Right, and as you can see, interest building this week, and then you'll see all the data. So it's like kind of like a little flow chart for you to check everything out. So it's pretty cool. All right, so that's the analytics. Now the online ads. All right, so this is just, pretty straightforward. You literally set up some ads. These ads are going to be going around on the internet. I'll just show you real quick how simple it is. You literally just set up all this stuff that they have, a headline, a short summary headline, and ad text, and then fill out all of this data here, and then boom, you hit save, and your ad is going to be saved, and it's going to go through an approval process. All right, so that's the online ads. If we look over here at the actual websites, it is literally very simple for you to build a website. They make it very beginner friendly, right? It's not a lot of complicated stuff, none of that stuff like that. It's very simple. So if I click add new, boom, you can see all I have to do is enter my business name, website name, and then as I was saying earlier, everything ends with .now.site, which is actually the name of the company right now. All right, and then you could change the language on your page, pick the industry that you're in. So if you're in the automotive industry, you could just like click on that, for example, and then it will take you deeper into the niche, so deeper into the automotive. So then after you fill out that, what it's going to do is it's literally going to create the page for you, right? And then from there you could basically drag and drop. It's real simple to create yourself a page here. So you definitely will want to check that out as well. All right, so let's go ahead and cancel that. All right, and then over here we got the email campaigns. All right, so what you could do is you could hit add new, and then the same thing applies. You fill out the information here, put your campaign name, connect it to a particular list, and then hit the reply to address. So as you can see, this address appears in the reply to section of your automated emails. Okay, so if they decide to reply from your autoresponders, boom, it's going to come from that email. All right, so that's just to kind of educate you on how that will work, right? And all these are autoresponders that are going to go out based on the pages that you build and what you connect to them. All right, so this is the automation in your business. And then I already spoke on the social marketing. So if we look at just these things right here, these are the basic things you need to, you need to be able to earn money online, right? You need a way to capture the leads that you have. You need a way to automatically respond to them, right? So this way you're not like trapped to your computer, right? You can actually create some, automation in your business. And then the last thing is, and then the tracking, right? You want to track, you want to know, where your leads coming from, right? Where your sales coming from. That right there is crucial, right? And so they give you the basics, but then they give you additional things that you could also use to build your list. Because at the end of the day, you got to look at it. Your list is truly your business, right? Because you don't own the social media platform. You don't own YouTube. You don't own Facebook. You don't own any of those, probably like your blog or something like that. But your list, you're in control of your list. So I love it that they give you the basics and they also give you things to help you build your list, such as social marketing, all right? And then if we go here, this is where your leads would actually show up, all right? So you can see here, these are all the lists. And then you can see just in this particular account, you can see it's 354 total contacts in this. Now, of course, me personally, I was already with an autoresponder system, but what I feel like I'm going to end up doing is converting everything over to here. So I may be bringing my other list over to this as well. Just because, everything is all in one place. And obviously it's actually going to cost you a lot less, money when everything is all in one place, and it's literally under $100 to have everything that you see here. So it's a lot of power in being able to do that versus having all these different subscriptions that you're paying and all that stuff, and it really starts to add up on a lot of those other systems. Okay, so boom, this is where your leads would show up. And then this would be like the chat feature. So if you got your team in here, you're able to communicate with your team. Something similar to like Messenger chat, but that's not really what it is. This is more personal, and you can literally, in a push of a button, everybody on your team is going to get the message. And I get it quite a bit because of the team that I'm on. And so like literally your phone is going to vibrate when the messages are pushed out. So you'll literally never miss any updates. All right. So that's how the chat feature works. And then the content, this is pretty cool. So as you can see here, this is the Marketing Masterminds group. That's the team that I created. And then you can see here, these are other teams that I'm a part of. So what happens is if I were to click in here, right? So I'll click in here real quick, just to kind of show you. So I could put training material in here for my team. So let's say, for instance, they were needing something. They were needing a training from last night, or they need the script that I use or anything like that. All of that could actually be hosted here in the actual content section, right? You can see video library, marketing materials, worksheets, all that stuff. It could be housed in here, right? And you don't have to worry about the whole data thing, right? It's kind of like a Dropbox, right? I can just house everything literally in here. So that's an extremely powerful feature. And as you can see, I don't have much in there, right? I just have like my closing script and you know, a training that I ended up doing with the team. All right, so you can see, very powerful, very beneficial. But you know, not everybody uses everything in the system, but I understand sometimes when you understand what the system allows you to do, then you can actually see, oh, okay, I could actually use that. All right, so that's the content feature. And then of course, they have a way for you to earn. So if I actually click over here to my royalties, then it's going to take me into the affiliate side of the house, right? But I'm not going to focus on that here in this video. I just kind of want to give you a 10,000 foot overview of the entire system and everything that it has to offer. And as I said, I'm going to be, you know, creating more and more videos, breaking down each thing for you so you can actually understand the features, what you can do. You can see me do it a couple of times, and then you'll see how it'll benefit you. All right. So with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you got some value from this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful. And if you want to get started with Nowsite Marketing, definitely go ahead and use the first link in the description to get started. I left my contact details down there. I left my Facebook. All you got to do is just reach out to me, shoot me with a message, say, Rakeem, I'm ready to get started. Let's make this thing happen. All right. So until next time, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.